and welcome to Pet Pals. I'm Bethany Davidson, the Humane Educator here at Frederick County Animal Control and Pet Adoption Center, and joining me as always is volunteer Randy Cooper. And the first dog that we have for you today is Coda. And Coda is a great example of an animal getting a second chance. Here at the shelter, we believe that animals shouldn't be judged by the one mistake that they made. Coda came to us earlier last month actually, because he had an incident where he bit a small child. It wasn't a big bite, but the parent was concerned, so he's here with us, but he hasn't been exhibiting any of those types of behaviors since he's been here. We don't know what the circumstances were that led to that incident, but as you can see, he's very calm. He's perfectly happy, sitting here getting scratched by Randy. He's a beautiful Siberian Husky, 2.5 years old. He's a little shy, he's skittish. Sometimes around men he can be a little standoffish. He prefers women, but he seems to love Randy. I don't know if that's because he's found the right scratching spot or if he's got those treats in his pocket. Coda does well on leash. He is not bothered by other dogs. When you come up to his kennel, he sees that you have the leash, he's excited to go out. He will walk by all the other dogs and he's not bothered, he doesn't bark. He's super smart and knows exactly where he's going and tries to head out into the outdoor play area. He loves to play with tennis balls, but he kind of plays, the way I would call it is like a cat. He likes to put the ball in his mouth and toss it up and chase after it, and he's kind of awkward in his play, which is super cute. One of his great features is also his eyes. As you can see, he has one brown and one blue. And some people can think that's a little off-putting, but I think it just adds to his character and his charm. If you're interested in adding Coda to your family, hi Coda, please stop by and visit him at Frederick County Animal Control and Pet Adoption Center. Next up, we have Higgins, and Higgins is actually here for his second time. He's 1 year old, and he is a Jack Russell Australian cattle dog mix. And that means a couple of things. It means he's super smart, and it means that he needs to get lots of exercise. So one of the things that you can do for Higgins to make sure that he's getting all that he needs is take him out for long walks, long runs, maybe some frisbee, throwing balls, playing catch, or he could also be a possible agility dog because he's really going to need something to occupy both his mind and his exercise needs. If you're going to be leaving him in an apartment for long periods of time, he's going to find something to get into and occupy himself. He's not a dog that's going to want to be sitting at home bored all day. Since he's been here at the shelter, volunteers have come to love Higgins. He's what I call a fun dog. You take him out and he just wants to play. He wants to give you kisses. He's being really calm right now with Randy, so he's got the ability to sit and be a lap dog from time to time, but he really wants to be out playing in the yard, running through the grass. That's more of his ideal situation. If you're interested in adding Higgins to your home, please stop by and visit him. He's a great dog, and I'm sure he won't be here for long. The last two dogs that we have for you today are Daisy and Lilo. And they are a bonded pair of senior girls. One of the great things about getting a senior dog is that they generally have great manners. They walk well on leash, they're calm, which these girls are a little excited to be out here roaming around, but generally they're very calm in their kennel, they're quiet, they don't bark a lot when other dogs walk past, which is great because a lot of people don't have the time to give their animals those great manners. These guys come with that already. Because they are bonded, they have to go together. You wouldn't separate any of the golden girls, so these golden girls don't want to be separated either. Lilo, the little one, the Jack Russell, is very dependent on her big friend Daisy here, the red-bone coonhound. She's scared without her, so we don't want to put her in a situation where she's scared all the time. They're best friends and they love to hang out like they're doing now. Daisy is afraid of thunderstorms and fireworks and things like that. And her little friend, Lilo, has a bit of a negative habit of her own. She likes to pick things out of the trash, out of short trash cans that can be easily remedied by just buying taller trash cans that she can't reach into. Because these guys are seniors, they're going to go home for a discounted rate. Normally our dogs would go home for $92.50, but because Lilo is 6.5 years old, she would be going home for $72.50, and Daisy at 10 would be going home for $52.50, and then you get an additional discount of $20 for taking 2 pets home together. So if you're looking for 2 great dogs to add to your family, please stop by and visit Daisy and Lilo. And that's going to wrap it up for the canine edition of Pet Pals today. Stay tuned, and we'll be back with a couple of cats that you can bring into your homes.
Many volunteer opportunities are available on Frederick County boards and commissions, whether the Commission on Aging, Human Relations Commission, the Solid Waste Advisory Committee, Workforce Development Board, or many others. Those desiring to serve must be residents and registered voters of Frederick County. For more information, contact Joyce Grosnickel at 301-600-1102 or by email at fcgboards@frederickcountymd.gov.
Did you know a person can have colorectal cancer and yet have no symptoms? Symptoms of colorectal cancer may include bleeding, blood in the stool, abdominal pain or mass, and changes in bowel movements. Ask your doctor if you should be screened for colorectal cancer. Call the Frederick County Health Department at 301-600-3362 for more information or for free colorectal cancer screening for eligible individuals.
Hi there! I'd like to tell you about a great opportunity for homeschool families right here at Fountain Rock Park. Our staff is dedicated to the idea of presenting science and nature concepts to all children, and with this in mind, we've developed an all-new series of homeschool classes. Subjects include animals, trees, geology, weather, and more. At Fountain Rock, the emphasis is on active, engaged learning. Our hour-and-a-half programs contain equal parts of class time, hands-on time, and outdoor exploration. For more information, check out recreator.com or feel free to call us.
Welcome back. First up, we have one of my favorite types of cats, the black cat. If black cats are your thing, now is a great time to stop by the shelter because Harry's not the only one that we have. We have almost a dozen black cats in the shelter right now. We have kittens all the way up to seniors, so depending on what age range you're looking for, we have something for you. Harry here is 2 to 3 years old, and he is a domestic medium hair. So he's going to need a little bit more grooming, more brushing than the traditional short hair because his fur is a little longer. It could get matted. So you want to make sure that you're taking proper care because those can become painful for him. He loves to be petted and rubbed down. As you can tell, he's looking very relaxed here with Randy. He found that perfect sweet spot for him. And he isn't really showing it off right now, but he has a beautiful tail. It's very long and it's got that medium hair, so it really grabs your attention. A lot of people, especially here in America, say that black cats are a little unlucky, and sometimes we do have trouble adopting them out because they're in the metal cages and they're a little hard to see because of their darker color. But black cats have always brought me good luck, and a lot of other countries around the world feel the same. Japan, China, Scotland, England, they all view black cats as some sort of form of good luck and prosperity. So if you're looking to add good luck to your life, stop by and pick out one of our black cats. This beautiful girl is Leilani, and she is 2 to 3 years old. And the first thing that you'll notice about her is just how strikingly beautiful she is. She's a dilute Torby with a pink nose and big green eyes, and she's definitely taking in everything that's going on around her. She wants to get down and explore, so Randy's doing his best to keep her calm. Her eyes are darting all over the place. She's taking in so much. And that's a big step forward for Leilani. When she first came to the shelter, she was very shy and kind of stayed in the back of her cage, but now she's coming to the front and wants to play and wants to explore and meet new people. And we're hoping that that will help her find a home much quicker. She is, as I said, 2 to 3 years old. When she leaves the shelter, she will be spayed, microchipped, and have her rabies vaccination. And another thing that we do for all of our adopters is provide them with a free well visit to a vet of their choice within our network. So we can make sure that you check her out, make sure she's at the right weight and healthy before you bring her into your home, so that you can take the best care of her possible. One of the great things that we still have going on is if you didn't get a chance last week to come to clear the shelter, those discounts for our cats and kittens are still going on. So if you wanted to add Leilani to your home, you could get her for the $23 instead of the $97.50. So please stop by the shelter and visit with Leilani. This big guy here is Ramstein, and he is actually our longest feline resident. He came to us on March 18th of this year, and his story is kind of sad. He came to us because his owner passed away and no one in the family could take him. So since then, he's been here with us. He had a brief stay in our sick room when he got the upper respiratory infection, or kitty cold. He's since been recovered from that and headed out back on the adoption floor and is waiting for somebody to come and snatch him up and find his forever home. Right now, he's pretty content sitting on Randy's lap. He likes to be petted. His previous, the people who surrendered him to us mentioned that he doesn't like to be held. So here in the shelter, we kind of have a rule when you're visiting that you let the animals, the cats, decide how you're going to play with them, whether they're in their cage or sitting on your lap or whether you're holding them. And Ramstein is definitely going to be one of the ones that would rather be sitting on your lap or letting you play with him in his cage. He doesn't often like to be picked up and carried around. Because he's a senior, if you're coming in, seniors go home for $20 off, so he would go home for $77.50 instead of our normal $97.50. But until July 30th, we'll be doing clear the shelter rates for all of our cats and kittens, so he would go home for $23. And Ramstein is going to be a great addition to anyone's family. As you can see, he still likes to explore, so even though he's 8 years old, he's older, he's got a lot of life left in him, but he's definitely used to being in a loving home, and he wants to get back there. So if you want to put Ramstein in a new forever home, stop by and visit. This special girl here is Hope, and she is one of our 3-month-old kittens. She's actually one of the calmer kittens we have. She sits in her cage, is kind of quiet. Her neighbors are a bit louder. They're the rambunctious kittens that most people are used to. They're running around, making lots of noise, tipping over their food bowl. But she's just kind of chill and mellow and is waiting for somebody to come and pet her like Randy's doing right now. She just wants a little love. Lick your fingers, she purrs. My favorite thing about Hope is her white whiskers. She's got this great black coat with some white spots on it, but she's got those great big white whiskers that really just draw your attention to her face. And she is definitely going to be somebody's lap cat. She loves to just sit and get lots of attention, loves to purr, and if you're looking to get that cat that's going to grow up with your child, but not be super demanding, make lots of messes, she's probably going to be your best bet. Kittens do go home right now until July 30th for $23.50, and kittens also are great with a friend. If you get 2, then they kind of interact with each other, play with each other, so they're not scratching up your furniture as much because they can occupy themselves. So there are some kittens that are right now in with their litter mates. Hope is in a cage by herself, but she's got some neighbors who are also lonely. Kettle Corn and Eloise, who we'll see a little later, are available if you want to take home 2 beautiful kittens during our Clear the Shelter event. So if you're interested in taking Hope home, please stop by for a visit. This brown tabby is Eloise, and she's actually Hope's downstairs neighbor. Eloise is a bit older, at 4 to 5 months old. She's a domestic short hair. She kind of greets you, not necessarily with a meow, but with a purr. She's so excited to see people. She's gonna come right up to her cage. She's gonna kind of climb the bars a little bit to get your attention. She wants somebody to love on her. She wants you to pet her and scratch her and play with her. And she's gonna make somebody a great pet. She is full of energy, but she's a little less rambunctious than Kettle Corn, who's her upstairs neighbor. She's kind of chilling out in her cage, but then when she sees somebody's interested, she's gonna come right up to the front. Right now she's trying to escape a little bit. She wants to see what's going on, and Randy's having to actually wrangle today instead of just sit there and give her cuddles. She is, as I said, gonna go home like all of the other kittens until July 30th for the $23 rate. And that's still going to include everything that would normally come: the spay and neuter, the microchip, the rabies vaccination, the free well visit to a vet of your choice. All of that stuff will still be provided. You'll just be getting it at a great discounted rate. Also, if you want to take 2 kittens home, you will get, normally you would get $20 off if you wait and the event is over. You can still take advantage of a lot of discounts by taking 2 pets home, and they love, as I mentioned earlier, to have a friend to play with and keep them occupied. It's important to know that kittens are kittens, and they're going to do things until you train them not to. So sometimes they climb curtains, they scratch on furniture, they like to play at weird times in the middle of the night. That's just part of rearing a kitten, but all of those things can be sorted out, and you can turn them into a great, just loving lap cat. Some are cats that like to play, that are going to be well behaved and adjusted in your home. So if you're looking to add a great cat to your household, please stop by and visit Eloise. This vocal little girl is Venus, and she is one of the many new kittens that have come out onto our adoption floor. So if you'd been in and hadn't seen something that you're looking for and didn't find the right one for you, stop back in, because we have added a bunch of new kittens onto the floor from our foster care program. She's just one of many. She is a Siamese mix, and her color is Torty Point. A lot of the cats that we get in are the traditional domestic short hair, so we get a lot of tabbies, a lot of solid color ones, black, white, gray. So we do get some more unique animals in the shelter if that's what you're looking for, and she's definitely one of those. Her face and her coloring will definitely grab your attention. It grabbed mine when I saw her last night when I was picking her out for the show. She is 3 months old, and as I said, she came from our foster care program. And what that means is that when kittens are underweight, they go into a home, and they are sometimes bottle fed, sometimes medicated, but they are socialized. They get a lot of what she's getting right now, cuddles with different people. She gets exposure to other cats. She gets exposure to toys and other animals, and it just helps them acclimate to that home environment, so that when you come in and decide to add them to your family, they're already well adjusted and used to being around people. She is a product of that, and most of our kittens are, and she will make a great pet for anyone. If she's not what you're looking for, stop by. Even in her kennel, her cage, she has 2 playmates that are in with her right now. So there's always something for somebody, and we are still in kitten season, so we'll be getting new kittens in all the time. So stop by and find out what's definitely the best for you. We want to make sure that everyone's taking home the pet that they want, that's right for their family, so that they stay in their forever homes and they don't come back to us. But this is Venus, and she is a 3-month-old Siamese mix. That's going to wrap it up for this week's edition of Pet Pals. As I said many times, we are still doing discounted rates on our cats for Clear the Shelter until July 30th. So if you're looking to add a feline companion to your family, please stop by and take advantage of that $23 adoption fee. It will cover all of the things that the normal full price fee costs. So stop in and add a furry pet to your family.
Hola, bonjour. Thinking about learning a foreign language? How about taking a few business courses online? Or you might just want to relax by flipping through a magazine on your mobile device. Good news! Frederick County Public Library rolled out 3 new great digital tools to help you learn the convenient way. First is Rosetta Stone, the premier language learning program with invaluable tools to help you master any one of 30 languages. Lynda.com offers all kinds of online business and tech courses to take in the comfort of your own home. And these can help you achieve your own personal and professional goals. And Flipster offers 15 popular digital magazines such as People, Time Magazine, that you can read on your mobile device and even download the app, which makes it a super easy and fast way to enjoy these magazines. 3 exciting new digital tools offered to you by Frederick County Public Libraries. They're all free, and you need only your library card to get started. Visit fcpl.org for more.
The Frederick County Meals on Wheels program delivers nutritious meals to homebound seniors and others who can't shop or prepare foods on their own. Sometimes the only smiling face a senior may see during the day is that of a Meals on Wheels volunteer. With almost 100 on the waiting list, the program needs volunteers and individual donations, as well as corporate sponsorships to supplement government funding of the program. Please call the Department of Aging at 301-600-1605 or visit our website to find out how you can make a difference with your thoughtful support.
Are you looking for that perfect spot for your child's next birthday party? Look no farther. Frederick County Parks and Recreation can fulfill all your birthday party needs. Choose from any of our rec center locations. Your party rental includes tables, chairs, on-site facility supervisor, and much more. Pricing for our parties is $120 for 2 hours in our rec room or $170 for 2 hours in our rec room and gymnasium. For more information and availability, visit us on the web at www.recreator.com.